Morning. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Another Monday. I think this is the last Monday in February. This is the last Monday in February. How'd that happen? Feels like New Year was just a hot minute ago. Hello. Happy Monday. I hope you're all having an amazing start to the week. Hope you had a great weekend. What did you get up to? I hope you had a great weekend. I had a really good weekend. Got to spend part of it with one of the women I interviewed a few weeks ago, Julie Black, and she was doing a charity cycle that I got to be a part of. So that was amazing. But what I'm super excited about is this week. Literally today was one of those Mondays where I was like, is it Monday yet? Is it Monday yet? Because as soon as I'm done here, I'm actually heading to our venue for the live event that I'm doing. Now, do not tell me that you do not know that I'm doing a live event. Okay, because I've been talking about it, it feels like since forever. April 5th, if you're in Toronto, if you can get to Toronto, if you know somebody who is in Toronto, you want to share this with them, that Woman on Fire Summit is happening on April 5th in Toronto. It's going to be a truly amazing day. I don't even know what words to use. A friend of mine wrote to me and he said, describe for me in one sentence how you feel about your live event. And I said, I am so freaking excited. That's literally how I feel. I'm so excited. Just because of the phenomenal speakers that we have, the phenomenal panelists that we have, and just all the stuff that's planned for the day. It's truly gonna be such an epic day. And so I'm so excited. And I'm actually, as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm heading over to the venue. And our creative director and our stage designer and our event planner and our camera crew are all meeting for us to do a walkthrough of the event, to plan everything out, because we're just over 5 weeks away. 5 weeks away, so super excited about that. And I wanted to talk to you about this week's interview that I did for Ndini. If you haven't already seen, our keynote speaker, Lisa Nichols. Yes, Lisa is our keynote speaker. I interviewed her. It feels like several months ago, but it was actually back in October. And that interview, wow, is one of those interviews. I don't know if you've ever had an experience like this where it feels almost like you leave your body and then you're watching something happen, but you're outside of your body. That's literally how it felt in my interview with Lisa, because it felt like she was so present. She was just literally every other sentence she said was just this incredible soundbite, this incredible wisdom that she was sharing. And truly one of the most profound interviews I've ever done. And you won't see it this week, but it's a two-parter. So this is part one is this week. And next week, she shared something with me, which you have to watch to see what it was. She shared something with me that I don't think I'd ever seen her share on any other platform. And I remember in the moment feeling like, did she just say that? So you have to watch next week. But what I wanted to share with you is something that Lisa said in this week's episode. Lisa is probably one of the greatest speakers that I've certainly ever had the privilege to watch live. She spoke at a summit that I attended in October, and it was probably about 4,000 or 5,000 people in that room. And I remember when she was speaking and I had a front row seat, there were literally grown men, and this is a room full of mainly white people, but there were grown white men weeping when she was done. That's the level of connection that she has with her audience. No notes, just her on stage, just truly a phenomenal experience. And I wanted to share with you something that she actually said in our interview, because I asked her, how did you become Lisa Nichols? The Lisa Nichols that we now know today. And she said, I wasn't the smartest cookie. I'm not the prettiest girl, but I was the most consistent and I was the most determined. And that literally is what she says is the reason for her success. The fact that she's not the prettiest, she's not the smartest. In fact, I think she said that she was diagnosed with dyslexia. So she can't really write. She's not the prettiest girl in the block, but she was the most determined and the most consistent. And so if there's one thing, there's so many gems. Oh my goodness, like not because I'm trying to promote the episode, but truly there's so many gems that Lisa said in that episode that I really, really highly encourage you to watch it. But that was one of the things that stood out to me, that for so many of us, we never go that far with our dreams because we give up. We easily give up. And she said, and we think as well that we need to be the smartest or the brightest or the prettiest or the thinnest or the whatever it is, all these things that we think we need to be. When in reality, the people who achieve their dreams, the people who achieve their goals are those people who, I think is it the saying that they get knocked down 7 times, but they get up 8, right? They fall 7 times, but they get up 8 times. The fact that she was consistent. You keep going, even when the doors are being closed on you, even when it feels like even the windows are being closed on you, you keep going. You're consistent and you're determined. You believe in your dream. It doesn't matter who else believes in it. Doesn't matter who else says you'll never achieve it. Doesn't matter who else thinks your dreams are stupid. It's your dream. And there's a reason you were given that dream. And if there is a secret, because we all want the secret to success, 5 easy steps, 3 easy steps, that is it. We just have to be consistent. We have to be determined. And I'd add one more. And I'd have to say, believe. Believe in your dream. And so I want you to have an amazing week. Go out there and be amazing. Make it a great week. And I will see you same time, same place next week. And I'll have an update on our venue and all the good things and all of that. But yes, definitely make it a great week. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Hey,